F1 is about racing. Now, me personally, I don't know too much about racing, right? Guys drive in these fast cars, compete against each other to go first. There's multiple laps, so it's kind of an endurance test, it's kind of a mental test. One wrong step and boom, your car is in flames. I think it's a very, very dangerous sport, but that's what makes it so fun to watch, right? One wrong move could sabotage your entire race. And a movie about this, I thought would be rather boring. So, Sunny Hayes is this has been racer. He's way past his prime. Then he meets his old friend, Ruben. Yeah, Javier Bardem owns this racing company called Apex Racing, and he's kind of down in the shits. That is our hero's call to action. Let me tell you the best parts of it: the editing, the sound design, the music. You hear the engines revving, you really feel them revving, and damn, this is going fast. The dialogue, right? The dialogue, the conversation that happens, in the mics when the racers are racing and the commentators are commentating, all of this provides us extra context as to what's happening. They really help paint a picture of what's happening in the race. You don't see the full race, you just see the juicy bits. And the environment here feels so fleshed out, right? All these characters, they feel real and they feel like they have their own purpose in this world, right? They have their own goals, they have their own stakes. They don't need too much of screen time to really explain the characters. The principal coach, he's like, I want to win this, I want to win this. I'm the principal coach. You know who I am? You don't argue with me. I won 5 grand championships as a rear engineer. You get where he's coming from, you get his seniority. Yeah, he provides very valuable reactions while during the race that help us understand what's at stake. And that's very important in these movies. These characters really help fill in that information, that void. Coming down to Brad Pitt, the man, the myth, the legend, I can confidently say that Brad Pitt is still one of the finest movie stars out there. He seriously has an unparalleled level of charisma, and each scene he's in, he just needs to stand and just smile. That's all that man needs to do to charm the audience. He has a natural gravitas in him, and he's so convincingly good as Sunny Hay. Brad really sells each and every scene he's in. Now, whether it's interacting with Javier Bardem, his old pal and the owner, or interacting with the new rookie who's arrogant and brash and he doesn't listen to this old man. You see how he really settles into the new place. He's first very fidgety and he's not really approachable. But then he slowly blends into the surroundings and everyone really loves him. You'd love to see that happening. And Brad is the man. He has that aura, bro. He does have that Pitt aura. God damn, bro, that score, it's still ringing in my head. It's so good. Maybe I had a few complaints towards the tail end of the movie where it felt like it lost that sense of momentum somewhere and it had to pick up towards the third act. But overall, it's still like one of the most fun times I've had in this theater, uh, watching the characters interact with each other and the races unfold. It was truly a memorable experience, and I thank the stars that have seen this movie. And in a year with nothing much going on and not many movies that I'm excited about, it's truly wonderful to see that. But they just come and you're like, wow, Brad Pitt's in a new movie and let's check it out. And it's actually really good. It's actually possibly one of the best movies I've seen this year. So that's amazing. Thank you. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Let's talk about another movie some other time.